Hi there, welcome once again, and this is the time for learning color adjustment in Adobe Premiere Pro. Sometimes you may have some video clip with lackings of proper brightness and contrast. Sometimes you may have some video clip with the lackings of proper RGB color. And sometimes you may have some video clip with the lackings of actual tint and temperature. And we are going to fix everything in this lesson. So let me show you some example. You can take a look. This is a video clip of elephant and we don't have the proper brightness and contrast, and we are going to fix it. So how it will look after fixing the brightness and contrast? You can take a look. Right now we have enough brightness and contrast and it looks much better than before. This is a video clip of green trees and you can take a look. We don't have the proper green color for the trees and we are going to fix it in this lesson, and let me show you how it looks after fixing this video. Now we have the actual and the active green color. This is a video clip of mountain and cloud and we don't have the actual green color for mountain, we don't have the actual blue color for the cloud. So how it will look like once we will fix this video? Now it looks much better. We have actual green color for mountain, we have the actual blue color for cloud. So we are going to fix this everything in this lesson. So let's take a look how you will adjust the color of video in Adobe Premiere Pro. So right now I'm going to import some video clips from our exercise file, and to do that you just have to go for File menu, Import option, and inside our exercise file you will get this cloud in couple, ocean and sky, pixels Assad Tanoli, and pixels Kali Lacy video clips, and I'm going to import these 4 video clips at once. So therefore we have to select these 4 video clips, and to do that you just have to press Ctrl or Command button from your keyboard, and then you have to click with your mouse in these 4 video clips. So you can take a look. Right now we have 4 video clips selected, and then you have to click open. Okay, cool. So right now we have 4 different video clips in our project panel. So I'm going to start with pixels Assad Tanoli video clips. So let's import these video clips in our timeline, and you know how to import it. You just have to drag and drop these video clips in our timeline, and you can take a look. This is a video clip about elephant, and you can take a look. We don't have the proper brightness and contrast in this video clip, and we are going to fix it. So let's start the process. So right now I am going to copy this video clip from timeline, and to do that you just have to select this video clip in timeline, then you have to press Ctrl or Command C button from your keyboard, or you can just go for edit menu, and here is the copy option. After copying you have to place this indication bar in timeline where you want to paste the video clip. So I want to paste my video clip in 20 seconds of timeline. So let me place the indication bar at 20 seconds, and then you have to press Ctrl or Command V button from your keyboard, or you can just use this edit menu, and here is the paste option. So let me click on this paste option, and you can take a look. We have 2 video clips, and let me increase the area of timeline, and therefore I have to pull this bar at right. Okay, cool. So you can take a look. I have 2 video clips in my timeline, but these 2 video clips are same. So right now I'm going to place this indication bar at first video clip, as because I am going to fix the brightness and contrast for this first video clip, and that's why you have to select with your mouse the first video clip in timeline. So let me select this first one. Okay, so right now we have to use the color workspace for adjust the brightness and contrast, and to enable the color workspace you just have to use this color workspace option from here, or you can just use this Windows menu workspace option and then you will get this color workspace option. So let me click on this color workspace option and you can take a look. The interface is changed and all the necessary settings appear in right side. So right now we have the color workspace in Adobe Premiere Pro. To fix brightness and contrast, we have to use this basic correction settings, and to enable this basic correction you just have to click on this tab. So let me click on this basic correction tab, and here is the necessary settings, and you can take a look. We have an option called auto. So if you want to adjust the auto settings for this video clip, then you can go for auto option. So let me show you how it's work with auto option. You can take a look. We have some good brightness in our video clips and all the settings is changed, like exposure increased a little, contrast remains same, highlights remain same, shadows is decreased for -12 point, as whites and blacks are increased and decreased. So this is the auto settings. But if you want to manually change the exposure, contrast or highlights as you need, you can do that. So let me reset these settings. Once you click reset, you will have the previous view of your video. So right now I'm going to manually adjust the brightness and contrast for this video clip. And let's start with the exposure. As you know, exposure is the overall brightness, and you can take a look. We don't have the proper brightness in our video, so that's why we have to increase the exposure. So to increase the exposure, you just have to move this exposure pointer at right. So let me increase the exposure, and you can take a look. We're getting some good brightness in our video. Okay, I increased exposure for 2 point, and you can take a look. We have good brightness than before. The next part is contrast. As you've seen that we don't have the proper contrast in our video clips, and we have to increase the contrast. So this is the contrast pointer. If you increase the contrast, the video will look like this, and if you decrease the contrast, the video will look like this. Okay, so therefore we have to increase the contrast as well. Okay, so the next part is highlights. So this is the pointer of highlights. If you want to increase the highlights, or if you want to use the heavy highlights, then you have to increase the highlight pointer. So let me show you. Okay, but if you increase the heavy highlights, it's not looks good. So therefore we have to reduce the highlights, and I want to keep for 18 point. And this is the shadow part. If you want to keep the high shadow, then you have to increase the shadow pointer. Let me show you, but it's not really looks good, so I don't want to use this high shadow pointer. So let's decrease the shadow. Okay, now it looks good. And here is the whites and blacks. So if you want to keep the white part most, then you have to increase the white pointer. So let me increase the white pointer to show you. Okay, this is the preview after increasing the white pointer. And if you want to move this white pointer at left, then you will have this preview. So I don't want to keep this minus 100 point as well, so I want to keep white part for 15 point, as well as black. If you want to keep the black part most, then you have to use the black pointer. Let me show you. If you move this black pointer at right or increase the black pointer till 100, then you will have this preview like this. And if you move this pointer at left for minus, then you will have the preview like this one. So I want to keep the black part for 8 point. Okay, so this is the manual adjustment for this video clip. So let's compare these two videos. We manually adjust the brightness, contrast, highlights for the first one, and we did not change anything for the second one. So let's compare between two video clips about before and after. So right now we have the preview for our first video clip, and let me place the indication bar for the second one. Okay, this is the previous one and this is the after one. This is the before and this is the after. And you can take a look. If you compare, we don't have the proper brightness, we don't have the proper contrast for these video clips, and after manually adjustment we have good brightness, we have good contrast as well. So this is how you will manually adjust exposure, contrast, highlights, shadows, whites and blacks for any video clips in Adobe Premiere Pro.